Hey guys, welcome back. Modii 101 here, and we are back in Cooking with Modii, which is a coincidence because my name's Modii. Alright, so I did a little bit of work on the McModis. I haven't finished this room yet, just I haven't had time. Put some tables in, made it a little fancy, not too bad. You can see I kind of finished the menu board and whatnot. Salad? So yeah, the cheese situation is not ideal, but I set these up, and it was kind of supposed to have kind of that, McModii Cafe or whatever, the whole thing, or the soda fountains. But anyways, these are two guys that we built up, and if you noticed, we can get cheeseburgers. What else? There was something else. The cheese wrap we weren't able to do. This guy we weren't able to do, and then we were able to get orange soda, creaming soda, that's awful, another orange soda, and an iced tea out of these. And you can see me building them up. By the way, if you notice, this is all gold nuggets instead of emeralds, so that's kind of a nice change. So you can see we got our fries full, we got our tray full, we got all kinds of extra drinks and food and everything in here. So other than working on this, I think this is looking pretty good. So I've done some work and done some adding to the city, this area over here. If you ever want to watch this is stuff I do in the streams. So we got 2 market stalls and a building over here. So let's kind of look at these real quick. These are 2 identical. I put a little clock tower here in the middle, and this goes exactly to where this area goes to, down to our docks for our fishing. So basically, as you can see, we've got a little vegetable stand. You can see we got all kinds of stuff. Everything you see here, all of it, is one harvest of our fields. So everything from here to there, except for the inferium stuff. All of these vegetables and everything. Not even any of this stuff. Just, our main Croptopia crops and Farmer's Delight and Pam's, all of that stuff very much filled this in. So these 2 buildings are mirror images of each other construction-wise. But if we look, you can see we come in, we've got some more vegetables, we got places to store stuff. This leads out here. We've actually got these oak shelves with stuff on it as well. And then you go upstairs, and there's a small little apartment. We got a bed. This is for the person who owns a stand. Little kitchen table, bed, some books and whatnot. On this side, we've got some barrels, plus we've got these fish traps, the crab traps. This is basically just how I built this thing. Nothing super exciting in here. This side, pretty much the same. This one, obviously, by our crab traps. This is going to be where our fish is, where all of our fish. I even put in a fish tank with a couple of fish swimming around in it. This goes up and is pretty close to the same as up there. Little bit different, but for the most part the same. So that's a little place for the local fishermen to be able to live. And then we made this build here. I always want to try out these paper walls. These paper lanterns are kind of cool. We got puppies and E.T. hanging out in here, having some tea. And we have this we're going to get to here in a bit, our hibachi, if you will. So let's do a couple quick things. We're going to go ahead and come down here. We're going to grab ourselves the kelp and the sea lettuce. Now, I will admit with this one, these over here are a little tricky to get to, but that's fine. So we're just going to do this just to fill it in and make it look a lot fuller without actually having to use nearly as much. There we go. And even back here, we need 3 more. There we go. All right, so even though this area is not easy to get to, it's nice to be able to see that stuff. And then we're going to come over here to this counter, and we're going to stick this stuff in there. All right. Then we're going to come down here. So that's basically just the kelp we've gotten from our traps. The sea lettuce I got somewhere else. I don't remember. All right. And then all of our fishing stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here. Now, this is everything that those fish traps got. And then also some other stuff that I had got, plus a little bit of fishing. Where'd it go? There's some cod rolls here. We're gonna put so you guys can probably guess what this place is going to be. All right, so let's start by putting maybe a row of this here. Maybe a little bit of this. Okay. Maybe a row of this. And then, what do we have much of an abundance? I don't know if we're going to use this too much, so we'll do something like that. Oh, just they're looking there at the front, sorry. What do we have a lot of? Let's go crabs and then closters. All right, there we go. And then maybe a little bit more of this and some shrimp. Okay. Then we'll come over here. I kind of wanted to wait for you guys to be here to do some of this. We'll do that. And maybe some more of these. All right. And then we're just going to do maybe a middle row of these. All right. And then maybe just a middle row of these. All right. So that kind of fills that out. Gives this area a purpose and a place to store stuff. There was a sign up there. All right, so we're going to come in here, and we're going to see what we can make. And I get a feeling I'm going to have to go get a lot more stuff. But we're going to stick all this in here. And obviously, this is our sushi place. So these are just spruce counters. And then this is a grill. And then you put the charcoal in it. Let's see if I can get it out. Watch, let's just break this real quick. So you put this down, and then you just click the coal in it. You can actually see it in there. Once the coal's in, it'll cook like a furnace or anything like that, but you can actually see the food on there. So, all right, so let's look up a couple things. First, let's look up sushi. Now, it doesn't seem like there's a lot to say a whole building, but this is just the beginning. Some of these we're not going to be able to do. Deep sea sushi roll. I got to go find some weird, whatever a sea pig is, but that's deep sea. And that's from Alex's Caves. Croptopia, we're going to need some rice, so we're going to have to go get that. And then we're going to want to get some seagrass, so let's go collect some of that stuff. So instead of me just having everything, I thought it would be kind of cool if we, kind of source some of the materials. So we're going to come up here. This is where all of the stuff from, how many do we have of this? We'll take a stack. This is where all of the stuff from Farmer's Delight goes, right there. And of course, we have a lot more out there. And then seagrass, I think we need shears for. I know, you just bone meal underwater, but let's head out here. Oh, also, I've gotten a gift from a Patreon. This is pretty much for building purposes, but it was very nice of them. All right, let's come down here and let's go ahead and get what we can. Excuse me, pardon me, sir. All right, come up here and collect it all. All right. Now, we probably could look up a couple of these just so that I don't have to run for every single meal. So let's do that real quick. Let's get up here to the beach so I don't drown. I love this area. I need you guys to become Patreon so I can put more people on the beach. All right, so let's look, and we have, this is a Mine Colonies one, and this is the one from Pam's. We got to make a cutting board, so let's go make a cutting board, and it looks like we have everything else for this. Yeah, we do. Perfect. Okay. We'll go make a cutting board. And then now that I think about it, we're going to need a crafting table in here. So let's go make that too. And obviously we'll sleep real quick, get that out of the way, and then we're going to get to seeing what else we can make. This is classic cooking. All right, let's sleep, because you never want to make sushi sleepy. You're going to cut your hand off, and plus you don't want to sleep after you make sushi, because fishy smell. I don't know. I don't eat sushi. I have no idea what I'm saying. All right, cutting board and crafting table. Did I have a crafting table over here in the floor? Let me just check, because that's where we're going to put it. I do not. Okay. Do you like my pattern I did with this, with the flooring? I'm very proud of that. So we need a cutting board. All right. This guy. Oh, no, that guy there. All right. Pretty simple. There we go. And we're going to make ourselves a quick crafting table, or see if we have any. And we do. Perfect. All right. And we pick up the stuff that we used to make this, because it drives me crazy. There we go. All right. So let's get this situated. We'll put the crafting table in the floor back here so you can't see it. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and make some of this sushi so that we have it. All right. So we're going to make this one. So we're going to need the seagrass, rice, and raw cod. All right. So maybe we'll make a couple of these. So this one's pretty simple. Boom. There we go. And then this guy, we were going to need close to the same stuff. We just need, instead of seagrass, we need kelp. And we'll make maybe like 5 of this one. All right. Or 1. Why did we make 1? What are we missing here? Is it making us do 1 at a time? Well, that's horribly annoying. I think it's because of the cutting board. Okay, there's that. Huzzah. All right, so we're actually going to let's grab this. We're going to put this over here. Nice. All right, so now let's look up the word roll. Once again, I don't eat any of this stuff, but, I can figure it out. All right, so let's see what we got. We got fiddlehead roll. So this is from Alex's Caves, and we're not going to have whatever a fiddlehead is. What is a fiddlehead? All right, we're about to go find a fiddlehead. Pretty much most of the Alex's Caves ones, I think I'm kind of out of luck. Like whatever Leco root to vine. I haven't gone into that mod a whole lot. Yeah, see, these are all like weird, like, look at that guy. Look at this thing. That's what I'm supposed to, a disgusting snack, and we're going to make food out of it. Yeah, I'm going to have to go hunting for that kind of stuff. So, but let's see here. We got, for Croptopia, we got an egg roll and a cabbage roll. So, okay, we're going to need egg. What is this? The dough. A cooking pot. Okay, all right. Let's go get some stuff. I have not really messed with the Croptopia cooking stuff before. So let's go ahead, and we're gonna need flour and water, but we're gonna need a cooking pot. Okay. And okay, look at that, we did something. And then this guy is, holy jeez. And we're gonna need to make a frying pan from that mod. Okay. Let's do this real quick. Let's put this away. Let's take a second. Let's hit L, and let's see if we can find where this is. What is it? It was the Croptopia. Husbandry gangs. Oh, there we go. All right. Okay. We never made a mortar and pedestal. And there's a food press. Okay. And then apparently there's fancy water and mundane cocktail. Oh, that's just the thing. Drink every drink. What? Eat anything crafted. Eat anything with 5 or more ingredients. Holy jeebus. Okay. We're going to have to make... what are we going to make? What are all the drinks? Let's look at Croptopia real quick. Hold on. We're taking a little bit of a sidetrack here. There's a book. All right. What do we have here? Oh, those are Pam's. Why do we have Pam stuff? Oh, because I put Croptopia? Yeah. All right, let's see what Croptopia has to offer here. We've got all kinds of juices. Okay, we've got cooked shrimp. How do we get this stuff? I'm curious. Cinnamon, yeah. Anchovies, calamari. Some of these we've gotten. Smoothies. Oh, you know what? Pie. There's the utensils. Okay, so Croptopia kind of has. I know it's like Pam's, but I didn't realize it had its own stuff here. We got all kinds of different drinks. Oh, I need to make a donut place. But hold on. I have to see something here real quick. Oh, we got that donut. There's a lot of doughs. Muffin dough. Oh, that's Mind Colonies. I don't want to get into that. What about the other spelling? Oh, damn, there's a ton of them. Okay. Pam's has a whole bunch of them. All right, we're going to have to make a donut place. Okay, focus, Modii, focus. Sorry. I saw donuts, and I went somewhere else. What were we doing? Oh, yeah, a roll. Oh, man. Just a fat guy rabbit hole just happened right now. Sorry. All right, what did I need? I needed like a meat and some lettuce and some eggs, and to make the dough, I needed flour, which is okay. All right, let's go get some ingredients. This is us coming to the shop. That's the whole point of this. Let's go ahead. We'll grab some corn. We'll come over here, and we're gonna do this. Why did that not work? I think I got the wrong corn. Corn. That's the only problem with this whole thing. Okay, I don't need corn. We could do this. Maybe up top. Nope. Okay. All right. So you know what? Now that I think about it, it's probably got to be Croptopia stuff because that's what we're working with here. Anything wheat-like? Maybe this corn. I don't have that much of that corn. Maybe this. Barley. Can I use barley? Modii, why don't you just look it up? You in the back, shush. Hey, there we go. There's some flour, and then we're gonna need some water, which we can do. What else do we need for these? Meat. We gotta go to Crazy Key Bunny's meat shop for this one. All right, here we go. Let's go. She scares me. Crazy Key Bunnies. Cuddy Meat Emporium. It's a long name. Look at her. She's crazy. All right. Let's see. This'll work. We'll just take that. Thank you, Key Bunny. Please don't make me into meat like I'm drag. And eggs. I forgot eggs. Boy, it takes a long time to go get everything for sushi. I want to do a little test to see if it would be more fun if we went and gathered stuff together. I get a feeling I know the answer. All right, there's some eggs. All right, let's go make... what else do we need? We need... we're making this other one, too. We need lettuce and onions. Let's grab some lettuce. And maybe these onions. We'll see. We'll see what we can make. Here we go. Here, watch out. Pick a side. Modii coming through. All right. Let's head over here. And we're going to go ahead. We're going to make ourselves a couple of egg rolls. Oh, no, we're not. Wait, what lettuce is that? Okay. All right. I got to stop trying to use the farmer's stuff because I don't think that's like integrated with each other as much as the Pam's and one. Okay, so we're coming over here. We're going to grab some cabbage. Okay. And we're going to grab some onions. Okay. All right, here we go. Watch out. Pick a side. Coming around. Easy pups. Puppies can't have sushi. Maybe they can. I don't know. All right, here we go. What am I missing? I have. What lettuce did I get? Oh, it's cabbage. God damn it! Doesn't matter. I'm not eating this stuff. Oh my. Pardon me. Excuse me. All right. It's a lot of work. It's a lot. All right. Let's put the cabbage back, and let's grab cabbage pack. It's like the Cabbage Patch dance. All right. We got lettuce. Let's. I know I can make it there, but we got to make the sushi in the sushi restaurant, right? All right. Here we go. And egg roll. I forgot to make the dough. I need the water. This is fine. This one's on me. Pardon me, eggs. There we go. Let's go get some water. Whew. All right, so if we just squeeze through here and then come over here, and we still have this guy here. All right, let's make a whole bunch of dough. All right, coming through. Pardon me. Excuse me, building. Just need to be right here. Okay. All right, and up and over and to the side. And, okay, we're going to do this. You ready? We're going to make dough. Boom. There's one. Ready for another one? This is going to be annoying. There's two. Let's do that. All right. Perfect. Let's do it again. All right. Let's do it again. All right. Let's do it again. Is this getting repetitive? No? Okay, good. And again. And again. And maybe two more times. I don't know if I need this much, but I got enough water for it, so why not? All right. There's that. Now, egg rolls. 1, 2. We're going to make 2 of these. We're going to pull all this stuff out. All of that. Look at that. Egg rolls. Okay. And what's next? Cabbage roll. I don't know that dance. What don't we have for this? What did I grab that was wrong? Oh, now we need cabbage. And we need salt. The hell do I get salt? Oh, I think I know where I get salt. All right, we're running out of time. All right, we're going to do this one. We're going to sleep. We're going to go grab some salt. We're going to get the cabbage we already had. It's exhausting. It's absolutely exhausting. Martin's here. Everybody say hi to Martin down in the comments. Say hi, Martin. That's Martin right there. It says Boris, but that's Martin. Say hi, Martin. He's British. It's fun. All right. And if you want to be cool like Martin, become a Patreon. Come hang out on here. And say hi while I'm streaming, and I'll miss it. See, he says it right there. Hi. Ready? Let's do this. Say hi to YouTube, Martin. All right, going to get salt. Saying hi to Martin. Making cabbage rolls. Do it and watch him just log out. All right, I think there's salt. And see, there he goes. That's to you guys. Oh, I'm glad I could be the facilitator. All right, this is salt. From I probably should be using a pickaxe, but whatever. All right, there we go. We got salt. I'm usually pretty salty enough for everybody, but let's see. Now, how do I make this go into smaller piles of salt? Uses. How do I make that? No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Can I not? I almost had it. I don't understand what I'm supposed to be doing here. What happens if I put it down and then hit it with a shovel? There we go. That's what I was supposed to do. I used the wrong tool. And oh yeah, that's right. That's right. My pick has silk touch on it. That would explain it. Okay, moving on. All right, we got the salt. We got to stop and get the cabbage, and then next episode, in theory, we'll keep on cooking the sushi because this one's fun. Because this is one that we're doing like we're not looking at a mod. We're looking at a kind of food. So this is a little bit different. All right, we're going to run upstairs. We're going to get the cabbage. And then we're going to head over and we're going to make the thing. And then we'll figure out what we're going to do next episode. All right, there's the cabbage I got earlier. I do need to harvest more often, I think. That's something I didn't realize I needed to do more. All right, coming in hot. We didn't even use the hibachi because it's sushi and you don't cook a lot of it, whatever. And there we go, 2 cabbage rolls. Perfect. Look at all the sushi we made. All right, guys, we're going to wrap things up there. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, remember, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and of all those things help the channel out tremendously and don't cost a damn thing other than a little bit of time and maybe some dignity to where you have to admit to the internet you watch my videos. And that's it, though. But that's it. That's all. If you guys want to take it to the next level and be cool like Martin, he's British. Did I mention that? International. You guys can become a Patreon. Come hang out in the on the servers all the time. They're always open. When I record, when I stream, be in our Discord, be able to hang out and chit chat and all that fun stuff. So go check out the Patreon link and come join the family. And then if you guys want to watch me do the off-camera work on this, I do this every Monday at noon Pacific time for a couple of hours. That's where we're going to build most of the buildings and really honestly try and figure out what we're going to do in the next video. So, for example, today is Monday. That's when I record, so I will be streaming this later today. And I'm probably going to gather materials together for all of this stuff that we're going to make. So if you guys want to be part of that, come check it out. And lastly, if you want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank... Oh, I forgot I can fly. I want to thank all of you so much for coming and hanging out. And we'll see you guys later. Bye!